Candace Parker gives perfect final word on Caitlin Clark-Angel Reese comparison. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's careers have crossed paths since college, dating back to Reese's LSU team defeating Clark's Iowa team for the NCAA Championship back in 2023. Since that championship, both have been entangled in a media-fueled rivalry that, honestly, hasn't really been much of one on the WNBA court. Clark's Indiana Fever team was built to win immediately after drafting her, having the cap space to take big swings prior to the 2025 season and managing to make a few trades to create both the ideal bench and starting lineup around Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Another #1 pick for the Fever, Reese's Chicago Sky, are on a different path. They dismantled their team after a 2024 season where they just missed out on the postseason, firing their head coach Teresa Weatherspoon, letting their best guard in Chendi Carter walk in free agency, and trading their top pick for Ariel Atkins. That pick became Sonia Citron. Their rivalry, which has unfortunately become fertile ground for racist and misogynistic takes to grow across the internet and media, is simply not one yet. And WNBA legend Candace Parker explained exactly why it's simply not a rivalry worth investing in during a recent interview with Jemele Hill. They aren't even playing the same position as one another, so expectations will be different. At least with the Magic and Bird comparison, they played similar positions. Bird wasn't a point guard, but he played the guard position. They at least kind of matched up. This? What are we doing? So I'm just not falling into that. I'm not into the comparison. I think there are a number of things Angel can improve on, and will improve on, in the situation she's in. Reese, a forward for the Sky who is one of the league's premier rebounders, has a lot of work to do in terms of her scoring output and what she offers as a finisher around the rim. On the flip side, we know that Clark is one of the league's best passers and three-point scorers, but she has to cut down on turnovers to become a consistently elite point guard in the WNBA. Again, both play completely different positions as well. It's unfair to compare the two at this stage in their careers when they have vastly different things to work on as players and are in very different situations team-wise. Indiana will naturally find a more apt comparison and rivalry as they become contenders in the league. Same with Chicago.